The legend of Ogbono soup, the miracle of the wild mango tree. In the heart of ancient Igbo land, where rivers sang and trees whispered secrets to the wind, there lived a couple whose curiosity changed the way we eat forever. This is a story of wonder, tradition, and the miracle hidden in a humble seed. This is the legend of Ogbono soup, the miracle of the wild mango tree. Nnamdi was a kind-hearted farmer, full of jokes and stories. His wife, Adaeze, was gentle but sharp-minded, always searching for ways to make life richer, tastier, and more meaningful. One morning, they set out to visit Adaeze's sister in the neighboring village of Umuok. The journey was long, but joyful. They passed thick bushes, chirping birds, and rivers that sparkled in the sun. At Umuok, they laughed, ate roasted yam with palm oil, and exchanged tales of family and farming. When it was time to return home, Nnamdi suggested they take a lesser-known path, one that cut through an untouched part of the forest. Because it would be shorter, Adaeze agreed, not knowing they were walking into destiny. As they walked, Adaeze paused. Something caught her eye. In the middle of the forest clearing stood a tall tree, unlike any they had seen. Its fruits looked like mangoes, but smaller, rounder, and with a wild scent that pulled them closer. Adaeze asked Nnamdi if he has seen this tree and fruits before. He said never, but it smelled sweet and suggested they pluck and taste it. They picked 2 ripe fruits. The flesh was succulent and sweet, but it was the seed that truly stood out, large, smooth, and oily. Most travelers would have tossed it aside. But not Adaeze. She wrapped a few seeds in her wrapper and said with a smile, "There is something in this seed. Let's take it home." Back in their village, Adaeze began her quiet experiment. She washed the seeds, dried them in the sun, then grinded them lightly inside the mortar using a pestle. As the smell rose, Nnamdi sniffed the air and said that the seeds smelled like roasted groundnuts but richer. Adaeze nodded, grinding the seeds in her mortar until they turned into a thick, golden brown powder. She boiled water and added spices, crayfish, pepper, locust beans, a little palm oil, some vegetables, smoked fish, and then she stirred in the powder. What happened next was nothing short of magic. The soup thickened like silk, drawing the spices into itself. It didn't just boil, it danced. They ate slowly at first. Then faster. Then with joy. Nnamdi, with his mouth full, said to his wife, "Adaeze, what is this miracle?" She responded with a smile and said it is from the seed of the wild tree. "This is our new soup." They invited their neighbors to try it. Soon, word spread like bushfire. Elders came. Children followed. Everyone wanted a taste. The new soup was slippery, rich, filling, and unlike anything anyone had ever tasted. A village elder declared, "This soup must be named after the tree. Ogbono, the wild mango." Soon, people began to search for the Ogbono tree. The seeds became treasured. Mothers passed the recipe to daughters. Traders carried it to far-off lands. And every pot of Ogbono soup held the story of discovery. From Nsukka to Onitsha, from Abia to Enugu, Ogbono soup became a household favorite. Thick, smooth, bold. A meal that hugged the stomach and comforted the soul. And every time it was cooked, Nnamdi and Adaeze's name was remembered. Years later, Nnamdi and Adaeze became legends. Not because they were rich. Not because they ruled. But because they were curious, and brave enough to try something new. Their story became a lesson. Great things often come from forgotten places. And sometimes, the seeds we throw away hold the future. This was the legend of Ogbono soup, the miracle of the wild mango tree. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more rich tales from our culture. Until next time, keep your heart curious, and your plate full. Thank you.